San Francisco, Madison Bumgarner stood at the base of the dugout steps, awaiting a giddy Reyes Moronta with a soft grin and a big hug. Minutes prior, Bumgarner exited the game, head down, after loading the bases with no outs and the Giants leading the Athletics 2-1 in the 7th inning. Moronta inherited quite the predicament, needing a quasi-miracle to save the day. First, he struck out Chad Pinder swinging. Then induced of Jonathan Lucroy liner to third that Pablo Sandoval almost turned into a double play. And lastly got Nick Martini to flutter a ground out to short, which the hard-throwing righty reliever followed with an emphatic double point and screamed to the sky. The home crowd rises to its feet for mostly anything it at. With Moronta granting the hosts an extra life, the Giants did more than take advantage. A 2-1 lead ballooned to 7-1 in the next inning, with Steven Duggar and Buster Posey plastering exclamation points on already stellar individual night at the plate. Duggar's 2 RBI double and Posey's RBI double helped the hosts blow the Bay Bridge series opener wide open, giving the Giants 50-46 plenty of cushion in an eventual 7-1 win over the Red Hot A's 53-42 on Friday night. A's starter Edwin Jackson, he of 14-plus MLB seasons, threw a perfect first 3 innings. Duggar, 2 for 4, 3 runs, 2 RBIs, was the first Giant to reach base when he ripped a double down the right field line to lead off the bottom of the 4th, his 4th straight game with a hit to begin his major league career. After Duggar reached third on a Brandon Belt ground out to first, McCutchen walked and All-Star starter Brandon Crawford stepped to the plate with runners on the corners and 1 out. The Giants gifted Oakland an out when McCutchen was easily caught stealing, and Duggar couldn't dart home when the ball was thrown to second. Fortunately for the hosts, the Athletics delivered them a run on a silver platter, courtesy of Jackson tumbling off the mound during his motion, thus balking and sending Duggar home uncontested for a 1-0 lead. Madison Bumgarner mowed through the visitors in the meantime, retiring 14 straight after Marcus Semien's single to start the game. Those 14 outs came every which way, 5 on the ground, 5 through the air and 4 finding Posey's glove for strike 3. Batter 15 was a different story, however, as Pinder mashed the ball 412 feet into the left center field stands to tie the game with only the A's second hit of the night. A brief, "Let's go Oakland" chant even broke out behind the Giants dugout after Pinder's long ball. Both the Giants and Athletics are in the playoff hunt as the All-Star break approaches. Entering Friday's game, the A's sat 5 games out of the all-second wildcard spot and the Giants entered 3 games out of the NL West led and 4 games separated from the second wildcard berth. After last season, not many would have expected the Bay Bridge series to carry these stakes right before the break. Friday's game certainly felt like 2 teams jockeying for much-needed position with the playoffs in mind, one team riding its pitcher somehow still in the league and the other on the back of one of the best in the game and a possible Hall of Famer. Posey, batting 5th for the first time since 2010, drove in the go-ahead run in the 6th with a line drive to left that bladed Duggar from second without trouble. Bruce Bochy wanted to balance his lineup out by dropping the right-handed hitting Posey between 2 left-handed hitters, Crawford and Sandoval, instead of hitting him second or fourth next to the 3-hitter McCutchen. A change in spot didn't matter for the catcher, as shown by his 2-hit, 2 RBI night that featured the game-winning RBI. Even with a 2-1 lead and a stellar 6 innings of 1 run, 3-hit ball behind him, Bumgarner trotted off the field in the 7th, well-positioned for a potential loss. Moronta saved the day, however, and the Giants' bats took care of the rest.